So as we rest in child's pose, we want to bring our awareness to our breath. So make sure we're taking that breath fully into the body. Feels quite nice to take that sigh out of the mouth as we exhale. And let's just take 2 more breaths here. Make sure you listen to your body with your weight practice. Do make any adaptations. If there's some exercises you just simply want to drop your weight down, then do so. We're going to lift up the head, walk over to our right side, take the left hand on top of the right, and then drop the head back down. So you're stretching down the left side of your body. Again, just find your long breath here. So naturally our yoga is a weight-bearing exercise, which is really good as we get older. We need those forms of exercise. And it's also good to take some weight form of exercise where you might be lifting some weight. Let's take that stretch over to the other side. So we're combining the two this morning in our practice. So let's just take a few breaths with our breath down the right side of the body. Coming back to center. Let's head into our table pose. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Let's open and stretch up with that right arm. Our arms are going to be working hard this morning. And then drop that right hand and let's stretch and open with our left. Plant that left hand down, tuck your toes, just lift your knees away from your mat, hovering the knees, engaging the core. Make sure the fingers are wide, grounding the palms. And then sit back towards your heels, lengthening your arms. You're still hovering the knees. And then start to straighten the legs, bringing the heels down towards your mat. I think Bruno might have been on my mat, judging by the hair. Does like a yoga mat. So let's just take a walk now to the top of our yoga mat. You can have your weights near the top of your mat so you can easily reach them. And let's fold over both legs. Take a bend into the knees and then straighten the legs. And again, bend into the legs and straighten. Let's do that one more time. We inhale, we start to roll up, bringing the arms up as well. And then exhale, lengthen the arms down your body. Just take a stretch down the right side. Come back to center, take that stretch down the left side. Coming back to center, let's inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Long spine when you're ready. Let's step back with that right foot, drop the knee down, and we're going to go forward and back here. So sending the left toes up, planting the left toes down, sitting back towards that right heel. Nice long breath. One more here. Bring that left foot, step it back to your plank. Slowly lower down to your mat. Breathe into your cobra. Exhale, down dog. Push back into those heels. And then step that right foot forward. Drop your left knee down. Relax your back foot and let's go forward and back. Right leg is extending and bending. Keep finding that lovely long breath. Bring that right foot, step it back into your plank. Let's lower all of the way down. Let's breathe to our cobra. Exhale, down dog. Plant those feet. We're going to step forward with the right foot. We're going to grab hold of our weights here. We're going to plant our left foot down, so warrior 1 feet. We rise up with our weights, we bend into that right knee, just might need to shuffle it forward a little. We're going to start to fold back over that right leg, holding our weights, and we're going to squeeze our elbows back. So it's a bit like humble warrior, but we're using our arms to bend back and release down. So squeezing those elbows. That weight is in that front leg, strengthening the leg muscles. Let's take 3 more here. 2 more. And 1 more. Frame your right foot. You can hold on to your weights as you step it back to your plank, or you can put your hands on your mat. We're going to lower our hips down, and then we're going to push up into that down dog position, pushing the hips back. We're going to lower the hips down, push back into that down dog. Let's do that 1 more time. Lower the hips and push it back. This time, step your left foot forward, ground your right foot down. We roll up. Make sure we've got that adjustment of our feet, bend into our left knee, and then fold over that thigh. Weights are heavy in our arms. You can go quite heavy here, and then squeezing back. Squeezing those elbows, squeezing those shoulder blades. Make sure you're not actually collapsing on that front leg. You're not using it to support your upper body. You're just folding towards it. Let's do 3. Let's do 2. And let's do 1. Frame that left foot. Again, holding onto your weights if you choose. Step it back to your plank. Drop your knees down here. Take a stretch in child's pose for a moment. And then come back into your plank, holding your weights. We want to step the feet quite wide on our mat. We're going to squeeze in one side, drop it down, and we're going to squeeze in the other side and drop it down. So I'm not going to talk because I can't do both. So you know what to do in your plank pose. If it's too much to stay in plank, you drop your knees, you squeeze each arm up. So you've got 2 variations there. Let's keep going. Keep it slow, we're not moving fast. Try not to move the hips, keeping the hips grounding so they're not moving side to side as much as possible. Let's do 1 more and 1 more again. Drop those knees down and head back into that child's pose, releasing your hands from your weights and sitting back for a breath. Just shift the weights out of the way. We're going to come back into our down dog, so push back, send those heels back. Let's take that walk, that step, that jump. Bring the feet together, top of the mat, fold over the legs, and let's inhale up. Exhale, heart. Let's inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold it down. Long spine here. We're going to step back with that right knee again, drop it down. Grab your weights into your low lunge. We're going to squeeze up in a bicep curl. Release it down. So it's a squeeze up, a release down. Again, you can go quite heavy here, or you can adjust, or you can do this with no weights at all, holding that low lunge. From here, we're going to hover the hands just in front of us with the elbows bent, and we're going to pulse. So let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weights to your mat, frame your left foot, step it back to your plank, and let's go side to side, dropping each hip down towards the ground. rolling side to side. Drop the hips completely down and then exhale into that down dog again, pushing back. Inhale, let's roll forward, up dog. Exhale, let's push back. One more here. Exhale back into that down dog. And let's step, right foot forward, left knee down into that low lunge again. Relax the back foot. Grab your weights, bend into that front knee. We're going to come back to that bicep curl. Squeezing up, releasing down. Make sure you just keep the movement slow. Really squeeze and hold at the top. If you feel unstable, you can tuck those toes, keep you a bit more balanced. And we're getting ready to pulse, so send that arm out. We're going for 10, for 9, for 8, keep the core strong, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weights. Last frame of the foot here, step it back to your plank. Holding your plank, we're going to roll forward on the toes and push back. So it's a roll forward on the toes and push back. Again, roll it forwards, push it back. Let's do 3 more. Let's do 2. And let's do 1. Drop your knees down, exhale, back to your child's pose. Just take a breath for a moment. Maybe going back to that sigh out of the mouth. Taking 1 more breath. Heading into that down dog, ready to take that walk to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together, fold over the legs. Keep the left hand down, stretch the right arm long. Always drop your hand to your block. And then drop your right hand down, send your left arm long. Folding over the legs, grabbing your weights, take that bend in your knees as you roll all of the way up. And we're going to take a big step with the legs. So let's just turn the feet slightly out, heels slightly in, and we're going to bring our weights between. We're going to bend into a squat, and then we draw our weights up as we stretch our legs long. So it's a bend down into a squat. We raise up the arms, shoulder height. You can take them higher if you want to. I'm always a bit more mindful of my neck. So either shoulder height or all of the way up. And as you come up, squeeze the glutes and then drop them down. So squeezing up, dropping down. Again, you can go quite heavy. Dropping down. Let's do 5. Let's do 4. Let's do 3. I'm definitely sweating already. Let's do 2. And last one, let's hold it for a moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that weight all the way down to your mat. Turn your toes in. Take hold of your big toe or the back of your legs as you fold down towards your mat. In that forward fold. Stretching the back of the legs. Take that bend back into the knees as you grab your weights again. Roll it up. Turn the toes out. Bring your weights to your hips. We're going to bend right, drop the left arm down. Coming back up, bending left, dropping the weight down. So it's side to side. Coming up, bending down. You can go a little faster here, feeling the inside of that leg, each side. Bringing the weights back to your hips. Sitting the glutes back as you bend, like you're sitting on the wall behind you. Let's do 5 and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Squeeze it back up. Bring the weights back in the middle. Come all of the way down. Drop your weights. Hold that goddess squat. Let's take 3 long breaths. 2 more. And 1 more. Just before you release out, grab your weights. Shoulder height, come all of the way up. Turn the toes in. Walk the feet a little closer. Hip width apart. Push up right, back to the shoulder. Push up left. If you want stronger, you do both together. We're going to do 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, keep that core strong, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights to your shoulders, draw the elbows in. Let's do 10 and 9. I'm really feeling it here. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Don't let those elbows drop. For 4, 3, nearly there, 2, last one, 1. Release your weights down alongside your legs. Let's head right. Hold here. I hope you're all doing okay at home. We're nearly there. Hold the other side. I think we can feel our heartbeats going, unless that's just me. And back to center. Drop your weights down to your mat. Bring your legs together. Let's take an inhale all of the way up. Exhale the arms. Draw the left knee in. Squeeze it in. We're going to bring that foot on top of the thigh. Bend in to your squat. Hands can come to the heart, or maybe you're resting your hand onto something just to support you. Delving a little deeper. Sitting back into that glute. Slowing that breath down. Come back up. Inhale, long arms. Exhale, arms down. Let's draw that right knee in. Squeeze it in. Bring that foot onto the thigh. Bend into your squat. Maybe wobble like me. Relax your shoulders. Maybe delve a little deeper. Finding your breath. Straighten that leg. Last inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. all of the way down. Let that head feel heavy. Take that bend and that lengthen. And slowly roll up, grab some water if you need it before we come down onto our mats. So we're going to keep hold of one weight, quite a heavy one if you have it. And we're going to hold that weight in our arms or in our hands. So when you're ready, bending into the knees. We did do this, I think, yesterday without a weight. We draw the knees in, we send the body long, and we draw in. So we exhale long, we inhale in. Exhale, inhale. Just keep going. Maybe you can go back even further as you exhale. Finding that balance. Engaging that core. Strengthening our lower back. Let's do 5. Let's do 4. Let's do 3. Let's do 2. And last one. And draw those knees in. Let your weight go. Let's come onto our back. Hug those knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little roll, side to side. Send your left leg long on your mat. Bring up the arms, hold here, left foot hovering on the mat, right knee in. And then let's alternate, bending and lengthening those legs. Just working into our core for 1 more minute. Keeping that head up if you can. You can always support your head with your hands if you need to. And then do bring your hands to your head and we're going to twist. So you're moving over left and right just to work into those oblique muscles. Last hard bit, I promise. And then we will rest. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the body down to your mat in Shavasana for a moment. Just find your breath. Inhale all of the way into the belly. And take that sigh out. From here, take a bend into your legs. Bring your arms alongside you. Plant your heels. Let's push up into our bridge. Once you're up, maybe you want to link your fingers and roll up onto your shoulders as well. Holding your bridge. If you want to challenge yourself further, come up onto your toes. Lifting your heels away from your mat, keeping that chin tucked in. And then drop the heels down if you did lift them up. Move the arms back alongside you on your mat. And then exhale and roll all of the way down. Take a cactus into your arms, palms facing upwards. Drop your knees over towards your right side. Down to the ground. Coming back to breathing all of the way in and all of the way out. Roll over to that left side, knees to the left, just keeping the arms exactly where they are. Feeling that belly and the chest and the lungs expand with your breath. Taking one more breath here. And then find your Shavasana, whatever version you want to. Maybe supported, maybe just as you are. Maybe you need a blanket, maybe you're warm enough. And just close your eyes. As you inhale, just feel the whole body expanding now with that inhalation, all the way down to the toes, the fingers, whole of the head. And as you exhale, feel the whole of the body releasing, getting even heavier on your mat. Again, the whole body expands as you inhale. And the whole body releases as you exhale. Just finding stillness for this last minute. When you feel ready, take the whole body long. Stretch your arms over your head. Push your heels away. And then draw the knees into the chest. Take that little roll side to side. Rolling over to one side to slowly come back up. As you inhale, bring your arms up towards the ceiling, gathering any energy you might need for your day. Drawing that energy and that love deep into your heart. And let's bow to Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.